Robbie, a few nerves towards the end there. How important was it to bounce back to win away today?
Yeah, really big. Obviously we weren't at the races last week. Take no credit away from Mars, they obviously played really well, but our levels weren't where they should be, so we knew we had to bounce back. They obviously had a tough result last week as well, so I don't think we've ever had an easy game against Warrington. I think that might be the first time we beat them in 90 minutes, so it just shows where we're at the minute. We've just got to take all the positives from there and move on to the next.
The start that you made at the game, did that sort of sum up how much you wanted it to do, how eager you were to put things right?
Yeah, I think we mentioned it. We set the tempo within the first minute, and everyone else just followed it. I think the other day we obviously didn't do that, so it's something we've got to learn from, and that's exactly what we've done.
Just scored from a corner, one of your own deliveries there. Does that show how much work you're putting into that in training as well?
Yeah, it's nearly came off a few times, to be fair. So we are putting a lot of work into different things, and it's good to see them paying off.
Obviously 2 penalties from yourself as well. You've missed the last one at Radcliffe. How pleased was it to put that right today and put 2 away?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously it's been tough for me at the beginning of the season, and to miss that made it even worse, but there was only one way of putting it right, and that was on the pitch.
You mentioned Warrington have made it difficult for us in the past. They scored twice towards the end there, but held on towards the end. Did that show good character not to concede the equaliser at the end?
Yeah, definitely. I think it just gives us something to work on as well, because we can't afford to give teams goals like that. We've worked really hard to go 3-0 up or 2-0 up, and then we've kind of just chucked it away on something stupid. In another game we might be 2-0 up and go 2-2, which has happened before. So we've got to tighten that up, find out what's gone wrong there, put it right for next game.
Obviously so many areas that you can improve, but it'll be 2 points clear at the top, still unbeaten in the league as well. There's so many positives, isn't it, at this stage of the season?
Definitely. I think over the last 3 seasons we've seen that nothing's impossible, anything can happen, so all we've got to do is just take each game at a time and try and get 3 points on the board.
Obviously a big home game today, another 2,000 fans through the gate, well, of the last 3 games away. How pleased must it be back there in front of those great fans again?
Yeah, it's always great. Obviously the fans give you that little bit of an extra boost. They're always great with us winning or losing, but it makes a massive difference when we come here and play on our pitch as well. Gives people the confidence to play football, and I think we showed that for the first 60 minutes.
Just finally on Tuesday, another tough opponent Lancaster City. They've caused problems in the past. Are you expecting a similar sort of test against them?
Yeah, definitely. I think Lancaster's exactly the same. We've never played them, and there's been like a big massive scoreline. It's always really tight games and small margins, so no doubt we would have done the research on them, and then we'll come back on Tuesday night and try and get a win.